Hey, I'm Bob, Nico's assistant. And I love working with big templates. Having everything at my fingertips is a huge time saver and productivity boost. When working with tight deadlines, I don't want to be bothered with technical considerations such as routing, selecting patches, or adding common mixing plugins like EQs. I want to be writing music, and to approach my DAW as I would approach a musical instrument. Just sit down and play. In most of my templates, I have several full orchestras ready to be enabled to produce sounds. About everything is routed, balanced and premixed. I have my expression maps loaded and assigned to the correct patches. Even my special effects are loaded and ready to go. Sub-hits, risers, impacts, synths. Everything. But this comes at a cost. The loading times are slower, saving takes more time, navigating a huge template can be tedious, even though I have several macros to help me do that. Also, this particular template here, without even a single note of music written inside of it, take 2 gigabytes of storage space. It's not that big, but as I write between 5 and 10 cues per week, it quickly adds up. It is also less modular and tends to be quite static. Adding new patches is not always a trivial task. I don't have an army of assistants that take care of my templates either, so I need to be smart about it. There is another way to approach templates, and most DAWs support it. I'm talking about track presets, and I will show you how that works in Cubase. Here I got rid of everything. All my instrument patches are gone. I have kept the group buses only. For the demonstration, I added the 5 sections of cinematic studio strings. Each section contains 3 times the same patch. One for the legato articulations, one for the short articulations, and one for the other ones. I switch between those using an expression map. As you can imagine, this takes a bit of time to do, and it is not something that you want to be doing when you are supposed to be writing music fast. Let's take the example of the first violins. I right-click on the track, and select Save Track Preset. I will give it a name, and click OK. My preset is now saved. Let's now pretend that I am working on a new project. I want to recall my track preset. So I go to this button that says Use Track Preset. In the browser, I find my first violins preset, and I load it. As you can see, it restores everything as it was when I saved it. Both the contact multi and the expression map. It's really cool, but it doesn't stop there. Let's see how we can make this even better. Here I loaded the 5 string sections of the Spitfire BBC SO. I can select all the tracks, and again, right-click and select Save Track Preset. Again, I give it a name, and save that. Now, I delete everything. Boom. Gone like Donald. Let's again pretend that I am in a new project. I can go back to this Use Track Preset button. But this time, I will go to the multi section of the browser. I select the preset that I just saved, and voila! It reloads everything as I saved it. Pay attention to one caveat though. Track presets don't save the routing of the patches. By default, each instrument track will be routed to the stereo output. You just have to remember to route your tracks to the correct buses after you are done loading them. This is why I don't start from a completely empty project, but from a template with my buses and routes already saved. And that's all there is to it. Now, stop watching videos and go write some great music. Fast, of course. Because you now know how to work with track presets.